I would have loved to be all together in person. But this has been an extraordinary year for all of us. We live with more uncertainties than certainties. COVID-19 has had a crippling effect on the lives of individuals, of countries, and indeed the entire world. And when it comes to education, this crisis has made many of the challenges and opportunities visible, like the determining influence of the home environment, the importance of digital learning, the changing role of teachers, and yes, the vulnerability, but also resilience of young people. Sustainable Development Goals of the United Nations are more relevant than ever before, and in particular SDG 4 on education. We need to really achieve these goals. And in order to do that, we need to step up efforts, dare to innovate, and collaborate. And that's why the Council of Luminaries is so important as a new initiative of the Yidan Prize Foundation. That's why I'm proud to officially launch the Council of Luminaries, a group of outstanding men and women from around the world. Scientists and practitioners driven by a passion for learning, for curiosity, for solid facts. You're all optimists, original thinkers, and disruptors in your own field. What an extraordinary force for change by connecting you as individual changemakers. The Foundation believes, I believe, in the real impact you can make. And it reminds me of cultural anthropologist Margaret Mead, because she said, "Never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed people can change the world. Indeed, it's the only thing that ever has." You are those thoughtful, committed people. And as luminaries, you can achieve so much in different ways. First, to collaborate amongst each other, to spot unexpected opportunities, to identify cross-cutting issues, because as you know, we can only achieve real progress if we look at education in a holistic way. Secondly, your collective voice. You have tremendous agenda-setting power towards governments, towards multilateral agencies. And there's an urgent need to put education higher up on the political agenda. And thirdly, you are well positioned to identify gaps of knowledge. Bringing together different disciplines opens up new opportunities for different ideas and innovative solutions. And that's what we need. And then may I add a personal note of something that's close to my heart, and something that connects me with the founder of the Yidan Prize Foundation, Charles Chen. It's also something that taps into the philosophy of the Council, that we need a shift in mindset that puts young people and children at the center of policy and practice. The question is, how do we get there? In my experience, it requires a shift in our own minds about who is the expert in education, adults or children and young people. I believe we are equal experts. So let me talk to you from adult to adult about our yesteryear's mindset. It's a hard fact to face, but when you and I were growing up, the world was different. It was less complex, less connected than the world today. And when you and I were growing up, you and I were different children, less aware of the world around us, less informed. And when you and I were growing up, we had a different relationship with adults. We needed adults to help us discover the world. We needed adults and teachers to help us get there and understand the world. So children today live in a different world and they're differently equipped, with huge consequences for their educational needs. And yet the systems we designed on education are still based on yesteryear's mindset. They're based on concepts of what children are that don't exist anymore. We need to change that. We all need to dare to embrace this vision by letting go of our own egos, by seeking dialogue with children and young people, and be inspired about the real problems we need to solve in education, about their real needs, and about how we can really improve policy and practice in education and put children at the center. And in the end, this is about becoming new leaders. And not in the traditional definition of leadership, but in the words of Safedine, a 10-year-old boy who I had a dialogue with about leadership, who said that leadership is daring to let go of thinking you have to be the best. So there's lots to do. We need to and can be ambitious. Today is the official launch of the Council of Luminaries. I hope that next time we meet, hopefully in person, we can say to each other, we're doing the right thing in education. We step up efforts, we innovate, and we collaborate. And of course, we listen to children and young people. Let's act now.